Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? I have some excitement to share. I know it sounded really exciting when I was saying it, but I do. I have some excitement to share. You probably already know, but in case you don't, Sirdar is doing another crochet along. They're doing a holiday crochet along, and it starts, I'm trying to think when this video will be out. It should start tomorrow. I believe it starts the 23rd of July, and this should be the 22nd of July that this video is coming out. Because do I need to start another project? No. Do I want to start another project? Yes. Does it need to be a blanket? No. Is it going to be a blanket? Yes. This crochet along is a Halloween themed blanket, and I'm so excited about it. And this is no bash to Sirdar, and I know that they have a Facebook group, and I believe the rules of joining the group, like if you post in there, you can use whatever yarn you want, but they don't want you to say what that yarn is unless it is the yarn for the kit, it sounds like, if I understood the rules correctly. So I'll still probably post in there as long as everything goes according to plan and everything. But I wanted to share with you guys, because what I didn't love was the price. I have been on this sole mission to use things that I have, to stop spending so much money on yarn. Even though I know I have a couple hauls to show you, I have definitely tamed it down from where I used to buy, and I'm endeavoring to do better. But like, Halloween is gonna get me. It's gonna get me every time. I'm kind of surprised with myself for not buying the kit, but then I thought about it and I was like, what do I love as much as crochet? JoAnn's. I still miss you, JoAnn's. I still do. So what do I have a ton of yarn of? You know, some of you guys are new because of all of my JoAnn's craziness, and for that I say thank you. Hi, and I hope that you're still having a good time here with us. But that being said, I'm aware that I have a lot of JoAnn's yarn, a lot. And I am just going to pop up right over here the screenshot, I guess I took, of the Sirdar crochet along. Down in the bottom corner, or towards the bottom of the picture, sorry, I don't have it right in front of me now, you guys should be able to see the palette that you get, and what you get for your, like I said, I think it's $57, $58, something like that. And then I would imagine it's that plus shipping, but I don't know because I didn't get it. And I looked at all of that and I thought, man, you know what? I basically have all those colors. Not in the DK yarn that they're going to send you. Is it Hayfield DK that they send you? So, I don't remember. But that just means most likely my blanket will be a little bit bigger and it'll be okay. Because I have a lot of big twist value and I think I can match up those colors pretty well. So I'm going to show you my palette while I hopefully still have that on the screen over here. But there, I put it in this bag because, you know, I kept picking up these bags that say, "Oh, fall, we meet again," because that's my year-round aesthetic, right? So I'm just going to try to hold it up as a side-by-side with that picture. It worked better if I had it in one of my bins, but here's my palette. Now I know there's multiples in that one, and I have, let's be honest, I have multiples of every single color. The only exception, and I'll get to it again, I'm sure, is this color right here. This one is a partial ball because I used just a little bit of it. Then I have a second one of it, so I only have 2 of those. Every other color I have more than 2 of, so it shouldn't be any kind of a problem. Now I'm going to go over these with you in case you're also heavy on the JoAnn's yarn, or in case maybe it inspires you to use some of your own palette. But I think I nailed it pretty good. Like, I'm at least very happy with this color scheme. So I don't know when I'm editing if I'm going to keep the Sirdar over there or not, the crochet along information over there. Like, you've definitely seen it by now for a couple minutes at least. But here is what I came up with. For the black, I have the Big Twist Value Pound Plus in, I think this is just the color black. Yep. But if you have the smaller skeins, and everything else I have is the smaller skeins. So, I mean, I also have small skeins of the black, but I thought this might be enough. If it's not, I'll just use another skein of the black, or, you know, whatever. But I mean, yes, black, we know what black is, right? None of these are, like special variegated colors. Obviously you just saw, and you may still see on the screen, theirs isn't either. It's color work in the blanket, not multicolors of yarn. Does that make sense? Okay. The one exception that I did not have, and that is not a big twist yarn because I had to go get it, I went for the cheapest option that I could, that I knew I would be able to get my hands on, is, I think in the picture theirs might be a slightly lighter gray than this, but this is a Mainstays yarn. It's the Mainstays 100% acrylic yarn, and I bet the color is, do they have a color? Gray V. I don't know why there's a V, but just gray value, I guess. I don't know. But it's a pretty light color. Like, it's a little more true to color back here than it is flashed up in my light like that. But this I got obviously at Walmart, and I know that I can get more of it. So, and it was cheap. Like, these are, I get a discount because David works there. But without the discount, they're like $3.38 plus tax, at least at my store. So that is the gray that I'll be using. Everything else is Big Twist, I believe. I'm almost positive. This one is the purple in the picture. This one is Big Twist Value in the color grape, and it's a little floppy because, like I said, this is the skein. I decided to obviously start with the skein I had already used, and then depending on how much purple we need, I will bust into. I only have this and one other one. I thought I had 3 of these, but I must have used it or misplaced it somewhere that I absolutely don't know where it is. When I didn't find it upstairs with my other massive collection of JoAnn's, I was like, it's one of 2 places, and it wasn't in either one of them. So I think it's potentially that I used it. So it's possible that I used it. But that's the purple. And then we had a green and an yellowy green, which at first, so I used this green. I'm using this green, which is the color Green Gecko, which I was on the biggest hunt for during the clearance, and I do see that Hirschner's has, I think Hirschner's has all of these colors, I'm just saying, so if you wanted to branch off with a different palette, I don't know if it would be cheaper now because shipping from Hirschner's and the price of Hirschner's Big Twist Value, so I can't say that it would be cheaper than buying the kit, but if you're just like, oh, I love all of Heather's colors, I think they're all available with the exception of the Mainstays gray, and Hirschner's has a lighter gray that would work in the Big Twist Value. But this is Green Gecko anyway. And these are obviously all, I say obviously, for those of you who don't know Big Twist Value, it's a worsted weight medium 4 yarn. There's 380 yards, which is 347 meters, 6 ounces, which is 170 grams. They suggest a 5mm hook and needle for knitter's size. I think for the crochet along for Sirdar, they wanted you to use a 4mm, which is a G, right? I believe. My brain. But I will probably, I don't know, I might try it out with a G hook just to see how it feels, but I will probably use an H hook. That's what I usually use with this. But so I used the Green Gecko for the green. And then I almost used Safety Yellow because I knew it was like a yellow color, but it's really a yellowy green color. And when I went upstairs to check my yarns, I just knew the Safety Yellow wasn't right. And my brain had already grabbed this color and I didn't realize it because when I decided on it, the yellowy green I'm using is slime. Remember when this came out, we all went crazy over slime? Well, most of us did. But those two together, this really shows off the yellowy color of the slime, which I'm happy with because it was a green and a yellow green. And then for the blood red of the blanket, I think the screenshot I had shows that. This is just varsity red when David had gotten me a ton of these at the clearance sale. Varsity red. And then your regular, this is just called white. And I believe this one's orange. Yep, I knew it was either orange or bright orange, but orange, which I also have a ton of because I stocked up like crazy on this. But like I said, I believe Hirschner's has all of these if you're just absolutely in love. But yeah, I think I did. I don't think I can hold all these together, you guys. I showed you once. So I'm just gonna hold up these. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Are any of you guys doing the crochet along? I know there is a couple people who I messaged immediately to tell them like, hey, look. And they had already signed up for it. One person, I don't know if she's doing the kit or not, and the other is definitely not doing the kit. She's also using yarn. I don't know, when she said she had yarn, I don't know if she meant she has the exact kind of yarn, or if she just meant, like me, she's gonna do her own thing. We'll find out, because I'm sure she'll make a video. And then I know a couple people that said they're just gonna get the pattern. And I know somebody who got the actual kit. So there's a little mixture of us on YouTube here. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna go with. And I think it'll be okay. I really am hoping that it's not, because like with me being busy, like I just did a granny square video that you guys will probably see tomorrow. Because I wanted to get this one out first. But in that granny square video, I said, oh gosh, I hope that, or I know that sometimes I've been so busy lately that, you know, I don't want to overwhelm myself with anything else. Like sometimes granny squares are like, oh, I just don't have the energy to do this right now. I just can't do it, you know, and that's why some of my videos have been slower coming out because I haven't had much to show, right? I know I did my chat video I showed off some stuff, but it hasn't been any big grand projects like I'd really like to be doing. I just don't have the time and energy, and life has been lifing, and you know how that goes. So I know this is a big project, but for me, I don't have to have a goal of having it done by Halloween. I'll be happy to have this done by Christmas. I'll be happy to have this done by New Year's. I'll be happy to have this done by next Easter. It doesn't matter. It's Halloween for me all the time, all year round. So it really doesn't matter exactly if I get it done in time. I definitely want it to be something fun and not, I was going to say not a project. It's a project, obviously, but not, you know, like a hassle or a demand or anything like that. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. I'm terrified and excited at the same time. I have not done these before. And yeah, like I just hope I have the time to sit and properly like figure out things that might be difficult or put the time into things that need time. But, you know, fingers crossed. But let me know in the comments down below if you'll be doing it or if you'll at least be like watching people. Like sometimes that's exciting too. Like I don't do the I can knit, but I don't do the Stephen West knit along. I don't know where I got Stephen Cal from. Stephen West. But I watch a ton of people that do his knit alongs, and I love to watch them. I love to watch the mystery progress, and even though this one showed us the whole thing, like it'll be different people's interpretations and yarn choices, and you know, unless they get the kit. But I don't know, it'll just be something fun. So with all that said, I am going to let you guys go for right now. I do have one other video I'd really like to get done. It might have to wait till my day off, actually, because I'm pretty hot again. And it's only been 15 minutes or so back in this room. But this one I had to get done, so I wanted to get it out for you guys. So anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. I guess I can put my fan down because I'm about to leave you. I will talk to you guys soon. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. But I love you. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, let me know if you're following along or joining in on the fun, or you know, let me know what you got going on instead. Let me know. Talk to me. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.